Good morning, ma'am!
I am the presenter of the topic constructive feedbacking. I believe I give you an activity. So pass your activity in the center aisle, then I will collect the feedback. Okay, wala lang patupik-tupik pa, let's proceed to the Q&A or I know that constructive feedback is introduced by you. I by Miss Sandara, kayo din. So alam ko meron na kayo mga nasa isip, may mga naiisip na kayo kung ano ang constructive feedback. So here is a question. Have you ever received a feedback from a teacher that really helped you improve your work in school? What made feedback helpful or unhelpful? So I give you 2 minutes to think about your answer and I will choose randomly who will answer. Okay na ba? Meron na tayo mga sagot? Meron na ba tayo mga sagot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 5, pick a number. 5 plus? 7. 7, okay, 12. Sino ang 12? Paulo.
Ako, 13 po.
Sino ang 12? Dividan ka.
Diba?
Sino ka?
Yan,
So, sino ang 12?
si Padong.
Oy, 9 po.
9 nag-
Ito lagi, ikaw ang binata.
Yes, I have yet to graduate for back 12 tapos in high school. I believe it was a task in making a model of the solar system and we were supposed to make it revolve, the earth should revolve around the sun. Now, the problem was I didn't make or I didn't make that achievable. So, teachers gave a feedback to watch the tutorial from YouTube on how to create the type of system. And I believe it was helpful for me because I did that project back in class.
Okay. So, your teacher provides a feedback
Yes.
for your exam. It is helpful or not? Helpful, Sean?
Yes, it was helpful.
Why is it?
It is helpful because, just like what I said, it made me think more. It made me think a way on how to solve my problem in my own way without giving the right answer on how to solve it. You know.
So, your teacher provides a structured guide for you on fun.
Yes.
So, feedback is simply commenting on performance for a class, right? Mag-comment lang tayo sa, for example, sa mukha, sa ganito, sa mga performance, sa papers, sa thesis, sa mga essays. But constructive feedbacking not only focus solely on the negative side or the positive side, we are, constructive feedbacking goal is to help the receiver improve the performance gaya sa natin kanina. So, ang teacher niya, nagbibigay ng feedback and then sabi out ng helpful because nagbigay siya ng mga guides or para ma-improve ang performance mo, right? So, or understanding by providing clear, respectful, and actionable information that bridges the gap between their current state and desired goal. A great example for this one is Mami Yare doing when we are having a consultation by group. Diba? Ina-review niya ang mga PPTs natin, tapos ask na tayo ng questions para malaman niya kung asa na ba yung learning mo sa topic na yan. Kung deep na ba siya or nandun na ba siya sa objective na or current objective na dapat niya i-achieve. Right? So, constructive feedbacking really helps students to really improve their performance in school. So, thank you for that, Mr. Paolo. So, I have a question, another question, a follow-up question here. So, any volunteers
Sige man ata.
for the class? Volunteers?
Constructive feedback.
Wala?
Sige man.
Okay, okay. These two, Alex.
Constructive feedbacking, diba? So, constructive feedbacking, from the word constructive. So, as a teacher, mag-feedback ka sa student mo na in a way na yung student magkakaroon ng reflection sa mga mistakes niya or makakatulong pa doon sa work na or task na ginawa niya.
I think you forgot that is correct. And then, Mr. Liam?
So, in addition to what Ms. Muswan said, as a teacher, you have to give a advice to the student without scrutinizing the student, scrutinizing and giving him or her a word of wisdom in order him or her to realize what he or she we're going to improve in the next
Okay,
period.
thank you. So, the next question is, next question is, what is the connection of the model of feedback with the two key elements of constructive feedbacking? If you recall, if nag-tanaw din mo of YouTube videos and presentation, you will recall that our topic, the topic of Miss is in line with my two key elements of constructive feedback. So the question is, what is the connection of the model of feedback and the two elements of constructive feedback? I give you 2 minutes to answer the question. Okay? Ready na ba tayo sumagot? Any volunteers want to answer the question? If wala, tatanungin na lang natin si Miss Kayoin sa connections ng two key elements of constructive feedbacking and also the model of feedback.
So, the importance of the two elements is that parang sa purpose lang din nung sa model of feedback na tandaan yung sa report ko. Purpose kasi ng feedbacking is to bridge the gap between kung ano yung naiintindihan ng bata and kung ano yung naiintindihan niya, and that you provide feedback na for the progress of the learner, not just for the assessment, but for the progress.
Another that is correct. So another example for that is yung nangyayari nga balik na sabihan niya tayo na mag-revise. So yun is the second step and the second element of constructive feedbacking, which is the next step or answering the question where to next. Guiding student on how to use and move forward. So bibigyan niya tayo ng references for us to for that information to put in our PPT para ma-discuss natin siya. So, let's proceed to the next activity. This activity is given to you during the video presentation. So, please read the instruction.
Read each scenario and answer the question that follows. Write short, clear answers.
But oral lang tayo ngayon na mag-answer. The first one is, a teacher tells his or her students your project needs improvement. What principles is missing in this feedback? How can it be improved? I have discussed the principles of constructive feedbacking in my video presentation. So I'm expecting that you know what is the principles. That is why we need a clear and how can we get that in? I give you 3 minutes to answer this question, and then I will call the Take note that Ms. Leonet also discussed this seminar. So when we are giving feedback to someone, share tayo. We are showing bigger guys. So, pag magbigay tayo ng feedback, it is good ba na sabihin ko lang na mali? No. Why?
I think the principle that is missing is the specificity feedback because dapat sabihin talaga ng teacher kung ano yung as a teacher, dapat sabihin ko sa student ko kung ano talaga yung specific na need niya i-improve doon sa kanyang presentation or anything pa ganyan. So, how can it improve? But,
and actionable. So when giving feedback, wala lang tayo ako, wala lang tayo ang mali na siya, but we are identifying what sa paper, ano yung mali ko. Because kung sabihin ko sa'yo na, ulitin mo yan kasi mali yan, ano ulitin yan? Lahat yun. Pero, yung paper na yun, itama rin man. So, that is the importance of constructive feedback. Binibigay niya yung negative, what wala siya nag-ano dito, wala siya nag-focus dito. Ginatanaw po niya, gina-reinforce po niya ang naman ang positive niya. So, ito lang yung pang design, but kailangan yung niya improve because yung reference is not good enough para sa mga presentation. So, that is the answer, no? So, dito tayo. How can it be improved? I-apply ang specific and actionable. But, I want you to identify in this revised version, can you read this?
Your project demonstrates creativity and effort, especially in design. However, the research section lacks depth and supporting sources. To improve, try adding links to reliable references and explain how the information supports your task.
That this give the student the idea. May motivation tayo, may formal language, hindi siya personal. So pag magbigay tayo ng feedback na ganyan, or project demonstrate magiging So I have discussed sabi ko kanina, meron tayong dalawang key elements of constructive feedbacking. The current performance and also the next steps. So can you identify where is the current performance in the device version of feedback? Okay, so anyone's answer? Okay, please come on.
So I think your current performance is your project demonstrates creativity and effort, especially in the design. However, the research section lacks depth as part of surface, and then yung next steps is yung feedback na to improve, try applying things to relevant references to explain how it improves.
Paano mo yan identify?
So, yung sa current performance, it is yung during good na performance ng students, while yung sa next steps is yung teacher is paano na ay magbigay siya on how to improve or going forward para sa performance.
That is correct. Use the question. Please read the answer.
You always make careless mistakes.
Why is that actionable? Sabi na ito kanina. But I want you to answer this. Yung mga nasa likod, you always make careless mistakes. essays. Is this effective or not? Is this effective or not? You always make careless mistake. Okay, Mr. Kamaya.
Kasi ineffective siya kasi you're not focusing on the mistake mismo. Doon, specified mistake academically man yan. Kasi ginawan mo siya your feedback in terms of para sa sarili lang, personality lang sa kanya.
So take note that if we are giving a feedback, dapat hindi siya personal. Doon ang target natin dito is ang performance, not the person. We are motivating the student, we are not discouraging the student. Pag nag-feedback, di ba, pag sabihin natin feedback, so parang judge, you criticize. If we receive feedback, parang masasabi natin na negative na siya, kaya tanawon, ang titingnan lang is ang negative side. But in constructive feedback, hindi ganun. We educators, we should learn this, giving constructive feedback. Kaya imbis na ma-encourage ang atong mga estudyante to the lessons, to understand the lesson, hindi na sila makakaintindi. Kasi nagkaroon na lang sila na pressure, na-fear. Okay? To sum it up, constructive feedback really give us a idea, no, as educators, to really give our students a good feedback. Kasi pag narinig ko kanina, sabi ni Sabi, sinabihan siya ng teacher niya doon, niruruguro siya. That is not feedback. Criticism na yan. Negative criticism. Bakit? Instead na magkaroon sa society, si Mr. Kamaya, ng confidence, ng motivation para sa task na binigay sa kanya, wala na, nagbaba na. Because every time na makita niya yung teacher na yun, remember niya yun. Nagduro siya because the task is, because of the task lang na namalik siya. Remember, our student is only human lang pula, hindi na perfect. So, it is good to consider kahit na maka-elementary na siya, kapag ka sa elementary, high school, wala natin sabihin na college na ay, basta naman mo, high school naman mo, you don't need guidance pa. Kasi tingin lang, kailangan ng guidance. So, ikaduha kamahan sa eskwelahan, we need to give our student the benefit of the doubt.